Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful hat. This is super easy, beginner's best friend I could say, and this you can finish it in like 3 hours. So what you need in this project, you will need a yarn. I use Aran weight yarn. I actually really like this yarn. It's from Lana Grossa, Veneto, but unfortunately they discontinue to produce, so you got to find another yarn. The reason I like this yarn because of this puffiness and the texture is super soft and squishy. You need also the hook. I use 7mm hook, a yarn needle, and a pair of scissors. First, you need to make a slip knot in any way you want. We are going to create the band of this hat. If you remember the hat before in my tutorial, I put also the link for you for the beanie that I show you. We do the same thing. We're gonna create the band like that one. First, you're gonna chain 8, and after you got your chain, you're going to add a half double crochet in the second chain from hook. You can't really see it so clear in this yarn, so if you are totally beginners, I would suggest you to go to see my Path of Love beanie. There you can see it's better because the yarn is not puffy like this one. But if you know how to do the half double crochet, just add 1 half double crochet in each stitch across. When you arrive at the end, you will have 7 half double crochet in your first row. And after you got your first row, you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and for the second row, you're going to add half double crochet back loop only. And again, if you can't really see what I'm doing here because this puffy yarn, I really recommend you to watch the beanie tutorial because there you can see so clear how to do a back loop only. And that's it. You're going to repeat row 2 again and again by adding half double crochet back loop only. Now I've finished. I have made 31 rows, and this is for the head 22 inches. You can also just measure your head by create this band as long as you want. You see, this is the part that we are doing now that we just did. So this is gonna show like this. Back loop only have these textures, very pretty. If you make for someone else, you can just measure their head and just crochet this band as long as you need. And after that, you're going to connect both ends together. I just slip stitch like so to connect both ends. If you create this for someone else, make sure that when you measure the head and when you do the band, also keep in mind that the band is stretched out, so you will not want to make it too long. Just try and see. First, make it for yourself because this is very easy project. You can just make it for yourself for a couple hours and you will have the hat. Then you know approximately how many rows you will need for your head. So to connect, you can do like me, like this, slip stitch, or you can just use any stitch that you prefer. You can also use the yarn needle to do so, but I like to do this because I don't like to cut the yarn. After this, we're going to create already the body of the hat. Of the body of the hat, you chain 3. Then you're going to add 1 double crochet at the end of the row in each row. Make sure that you only add 1 double crochet at the end of the row, only 1, otherwise your hat will become so big. And you will see that the first row of 1 double crochet only in the end of the row is give a lot of space. You see, I point that is the row, so you're gonna add in the end of the row. one only. So when you arrive to the other side, if you have 31 rows, you will have 31 double crochet like me. Here I got my row done, the first one. Now I also already slip stitch at the chain 3 in the beginning. Now I chain 3 and you see that the hole, there is no chain between, but just because when you add only one double crochet in at the end of the row, it's just create the space like so. So you're just gonna add one double crochet in the between stitches, just in the between stitches like that. It's so easy, and this is what you're going to do. Just keep repeating this until you arrive at the end of the row, and then you're just gonna slip stitch again. Here I wanted to show you, I have one more there. Do not skip, because otherwise the hat becomes so narrow. So add one more, and there you can either slip stitch into that chain space, or you can do that, or you slip stitch on the third chain of the beginning chain. That's what I like to do. And then you chain 3. Before I didn't show you the slip stitch of the first row. Now the second row, when you slip stitch, then you chain 3, and then you're going to add again one double crochet in between stitches. You already see that we haven't made any chain at all, but the stitch itself creates that space. So you're going to add one double crochet in between stitches like that, and repeat again and again. So I have made in total of 14 rows, and that is enough for me, for my head. You can make longer or shorter. You can just try on your head and see the length that will suit you. And when you got the length you decide, you can stop there by chain 1 and cut the yarn. Then you're gonna have this length of yarn about, I have too long, but I think 10 inches would do the work. Then you're going to do this, use the yarn needle, and I don't even know how to say this in English, but you're going to sew like what I just showed you, and then you put it together, and that's it. You're done with this hat. It's so simple. You can turn it inside out, and this could be your inside or outside. It doesn't matter, because this yarn that I use is so puffy and you kind of see the difference. You can also add the pom-pom. I didn't add the pom-pom for this one because I like it this way. And this is my hat. You can try your hat on. I still have the yarn inside because I was thinking to add pom-pom, but at the end I think I don't need the pom-pom. Or maybe I will add the pom-pom later on tonight. If you want to know how to make the pom-pom, I also have a video. I'll put the link for you down below, or you can see the card above on the right side. So here is the back without pom-pom. Hope you like this video tutorial. It's very easy to make. If you're going to make, just comment down below. And if you like this video, just give it a thumb up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Alright, I see you next time. Bye bye. Happy crocheting.